Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In the previous video, we looked at ticker symbol MMTLP, GNS and also TRKA. So please refer back to the previous video for those updates. In today's video, we're going to be doing some important updates for GNS and also MMTLP. So before we make a start, let's have a quick look at what's happening in the markets. So we can see a quick headline here from Bloomberg. US futures fall as China bets fade. And we can also see in terms of global sentiment, this is still currently on edge as the Fed is still mulling decisions with regard to rate hikes. So the markets are still a little bit unpredictable. Start by giving a shout out here to Ham the Short Killer, who's just posted here and he's saying just keep emailing and sending those letters and relax, it's going to happen. I know people are quite on edge and a little bit anxious in terms of what's going on, but let's have a quick reminder in terms of what Ham the Short Killer has tagged in with regard to John Berda. And if you remember this tweet from John Berda, many people believe that Nextbridge Hydrocarbons are not doing anything behind the scenes. So what John has said here is keep up the campaigns, they are being heard. I was on a call yesterday with the attorneys for the rep we have been working with. The MMTLP story is spreading inside the capital, keep pushing. So if you remember, John Berda has appointed attorneys, including Wes. They are fighting behind the scenes. They are looking to get the data needed. Once they get the data, I think FINRA will then be in trouble, and hopefully that will make the key difference in terms of what we are looking for. The other update I'm going to provide is with regard to the data being collected by Russ Race. So shout out here to Tony, who's looked at estimating the MMTLP shares using the data provided from Russ's farm. So if we have a look at the share counts on the left, we're looking at just in excess of 39.6 million shares counted. Total shareholders who responded 6,074. We're looking at estimated total MMTLP shareholders approximately 65,000, and the calculation or the estimate here is in terms of shares circulating currently in excess of 424 million. So that certainly is in excess of what the 165 million that we have. They're also stating here that estimated large shareholders 51.2 million, giving a total estimated MMTLP shares 475 million. So that certainly indicates why there is a problem for uncertainty from the FINRA point of view. We know shares issued 165.4 million, just in excess of. So short shares, we're looking at 310 million. And we also have the calculations for the whales there. So obviously the implication here is that most of these shares here are synthetic shares. So that's the responsibility of the brokers. The brokers have to buy these back and compensate the people who bought them. If you have shares and if your shares are synthetic, as far as you're concerned, you have a legal contract not to buy synthetic shares. So the brokers are under an obligation to pay you whatever your loss is contractually. And that could be one of the reasons why we're currently in a mess, because the broker dealers, the hedge funds are looking at the huge cost that would be involved in paying everybody back. Let's now have a look at a new article just published by frankness.com, and this is covering GNS and MMTLP amongst other stocks. So the headline here is taking regulators and market manipulation head on, or should we say manipulation head on. And we can see under the article, first thing they're saying here with regard to GNS and MMTLP is that the regulators and market manipulation head on are being taken on in terms of a string of lawsuits. So we know there's a lawsuit with Richard Hoffman. We know there's a lawsuit with Rosa. We know behind the scenes John Berda is also working with attorneys, including Wes. And the CEO of GNS, Roger Hamilton, is also leading a first ever team of CEOs with the CEO Block website to fight against naked shorting. So in terms of naked short selling, just for clarification, this is an illegal practice of selling shares that have not been determined to exist. So the hedge funds are basically creating fake shares that do not exist, and obviously using them to create money. So it is highly illegal, dubious, and something that needs to be stopped. So if we continue with the article, we know that this previously happened with GameStop and AMC. So in terms of the FTD side of things, there are millions of FTDs that have surfaced amongst meme stocks and also amongst normal stocks as well. So the FTDs refers to failed to delivers, where one party in a trading contract, whether it's shares, futures or options, fails to deliver on their obligations. And this is also a fail to deliver on their contract. So these fail to delivers due to buyers are not having enough money to take delivery and pay for the transaction at settlement. So in case of sellers, it means not having the goods to meet the transaction. So this is something that is happening on a daily basis. And just to finish off the article here, Roger Hamilton is now leading this movement created by retail investors to fight naked short selling. We know many companies have been destroyed due to this, and he said on Twitter that the other companies involved now include NWBO, these are the new ones just coming on board, GTII, MICT, COSM, CRTD, MMTLP we know about, TRCH we know about. They're all taking legal action, so great news here. Wes Christian, who is a lawyer, and we saw in one of the interviews, is an expert in stock manipulation since 2000. So we will need a little bit of patience, but I think hopefully change will come. I finally like to finish off by sharing a review of our weekly watch list from last week. So not all calls are successful, but these are some of the stocks that we called last week. So FRO, that was up 4.5% on the week. ASC, that was up 2.2% on the week. DHT, that was up 4.5% on the week. We also called up XPON. Great chance to get 40% return on that for Monday. APLD, that was up 12% on Tuesday, but was down 1% on the week if you didn't sell. GNS we also called, which is one that we've been watching. So up 15% Monday to Wednesday, but was down 5% on the week due to a little bit of a sell-off. VLON, again, a great stock that we've been watching. Great chance to get 47% return on the Tuesday and also a 10.5% return on the Friday. Then there was a sell-off and it was down 14.9% on the week. ADES, that was up 1% on the week. CLF we called as an earnings stock, that finished level. STNG, that was up 7.5% on the week. HILS, it was one that we were watching. So chance to get 5% return Monday to Wednesday, then it was down. And EZFL, also that one was down on the week. So not all calls are successful. So if you'd like to get the next weekly watches, you can certainly join us for less than $9 a month. Information is available in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.